pre-match meal. We are back in Red Bar. I'm back with my mate Kieran, and we're here to talk about Liverpool's last Champions League game, which we're not going to, which I was all right about until we got here. Mick Clark and that are all upstairs. They're flying at 6. Craig from the office, Craig Hannon and Connor who works with us as well have all gone over there, and me and you were just feeling a bit sorry for ourselves.
Yeah. Especially, you say it's a Nottingham game, but Amsterdam's never a Nottingham trip, is it? Do you know what I mean? So those who are over there, enjoy yourselves, yeah. But I'm jealous. We've got a pepperoni pizza though.
Yeah, so can't be bad. The food always good in Red, so a nice one for them for welcoming us, and it is a great place to meet, as the lads are doing, to get off and go to a Champions League game. You mentioned there it's a bit of a nothing game, and that's the fantastic position that Liverpool are in. You'd love to finish on 18 points. We'd love to finish. No, sorry, I've done it for 6 games there, 24 points. You'd love to finish perfect 8 wins out of 8, but it's not the be all and end all. Not like the league games are at the moment where you really need 3 points. And listen, that's a lovely position to be in because so many clubs can't say that. You've got City who aren't even guaranteed to go through to the next round, never mind sort of top 8. You've got others who are scrapping to get in that top 8 to avoid getting into that, not just the extra games, but obviously there's going to be some decent teams in there, and so it feels like it's only really us in Barcelona who is sitting pretty, and there's going to be absolute carnage tomorrow night, and there's going to be 1 minute people have qualified, the next minute they haven't, so we just get to sit back and just enjoy it, watch it all unfold.
Yeah, and I have enjoyed the new format. I really have enjoyed the new format, and there's a few people who are saying it's it's easier because Liverpool have obviously glided past everyone, but I think having to win 7 games on the bounce before you qualified shows it's probably tougher to qualify, and the amount of teams that can go out on the last day, it's going to make for a dramatic one, but I'm made up that we're not part of it. In terms of what happens at Liverpool, it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't matter. I mean, first and second get kept apart.
Home second, which is what you want.
Home second, which is what you want. So there's no real onus on tonight's game, on tomorrow's game at all, but there's something about winning every game in the group stage which sort of sends a message across Europe and sends a message to the Premier League teams that were playing as well, that Liverpool are still in form. And just knowing what the manager's like, he won't want to get beat, will he?
I think defensively as well, we've looked a lot better, and I'd like that to continue. It's a shame you don't get a clean sheet at the weekend. I think Alisson was probably sort of a little bit disappointed to concede that corner right at the end. But listen, it's understandable. The intensity's dropped a bit. There's bigger games coming up. A lot of changes, which I think does, subs coming on, which I think does affect you. At set pieces, sort of who's doing what. But until 90 minutes in that game, it was a clean sheet. It was a clean sheet against Brentford. It was also the week before as well. And so I think, for me, I think defensively, listen, if we keep a clean sheet, then we win the game because you'd always back us to score with the firepower we've got. But I think like a nice solid, win to continue this run of solid professional performances, I think would be nice.
I think the reason why the level will be there tomorrow night is you make changes, and those who are coming in, not just playing against PSV, they're playing for a place in the title race, they're playing for the place in the European Cup running, which is starting to feel very, very real for us as fans. So as players, they'll be thinking the exact same thing. I look at Elliott and the way he's kicked on the past couple of weeks, he'll be looking to make a mark in a game like PSV, to put himself in contention for Premier League places, getting more minutes in the league. So that's the good news. Those that come in won't be on the holidays, won't be playing like the qualified. Those who come in will be playing for the place in the first 11 in big games. But it's one for us to enjoy, in it really. Have a look at the other players that are coming in. Don't get too stressed out about the results. It's been intense so far this season, hasn't it? So it's not a nothing game, but it is a nothing game. But we can not worry too much about the results.
Were those the kind of players that you'd be picking, and the ones you'd be hungry to show what they're about? Because you can talk about resting players and the benefits of that, but I agree with you in that, I'd rather be looking at it in a positive way and thinking pick players who've got something to prove, because listen, you can pick Ryan Gravenberch in this game if you want, but listen, he'll play well because he's a good player, but you'll be thinking, I want to look after myself here. It's the bigger sort of games coming. Whereas if you pick Harvey Elliott, he's going to do what you've just said there, which is go, I want to grab this opportunity, and listen, I might not start against Bournemouth, whatever happens, but I'm in the manager's mind for either, first sub or changes sort of in the future. And I'd always look at it like that in these sorts of games where it's not the be all and end all if you win. Who's going to be the most hungry on the pitch, because they're going to perform better.
YouTube Press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.